Man, the other day I was watching Adventure Time and realized something. Golb might just be the most powerful character in all of Cartoon Network. Seriously.
He's described as the very idea of destruction, a being beyond time in the multiverse, spreading chaos wherever he goes. Sure, there are other villains who are powerful, but next to Golb, they almost seem small. He can manipulate reality, create portals, control space, even erase things from existence. And get this, even if you had a genie who could grant any wish, it wouldn't undo what Golb does. At no point in the show do we see him with a weakness. Magic Man hunted him for years and never found one. That got me thinking, if someone exists at this level, imagine all the other Cartoon Network characters. Later in the video, we'll check out some other Adventure Time characters who are also massively powerful. Now, you might think I'm crazy, but hear me out. Uncle Grandpa is actually one of the most powerful characters on Cartoon Network. Sometimes I even wonder if he could come close to Golb's power. Uncle Grandpa is the main character of his own show. He's literally the uncle and the grandpa of everyone in the world at the same time. He travels around helping kids, most of whom have never even heard of him. At first, they don't really appreciate his help, but eventually they grow to love his company. Uncle Grandpa is cheerful, almost always happy. He loves helping others, especially kids, and he has a crazy variety of magical powers, from time travel to creating clones of himself. Sounds wild, right? But it gets even crazier. He can remove parts of his own body, manipulate reality, cast magic, and the most impressive, immortality. He literally says he doesn't die and is older than anyone in the trailer. That's proven because he hasn't aged a single second and has existed since prehistoric times. Next up is Him from the Powerpuff Girls. Him is probably the most stylishly terrifying villain we're covering. He's a powerful, flamboyant demon, the king of darkness, demons, and all things evil. Him is easily the most dangerous enemy of the Powerpuff Girls and is portrayed as a truly dark soul. Bitter, cruel, relentless, mysterious, and downright sadistic. He seems motivated only by the joy of causing suffering. Him's powers are insane. He can change size, shapeshift into objects, animals, or monsters, control minds, levitate objects, and more. His abilities include acid spit, eye beams, teleportation. Basically, he's got it all. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to dive deeper into Him's powers. To match him, we need to step it up. Actually, let's talk about two characters at once, starting with Pops Maylard from Regular Show. Pops was the adopted son of Mr. Maylard, the park owner, and it was revealed he was the chosen one and the embodiment of pure good. He's also the twin brother of Anti-Pops, since both were born on planet Lollyland. Pops is naive and optimistic, almost always happy. He works with Benson at the park, but his childlike nature means he relies on Benson to manage things. Despite being elderly, he acts like a child and speaks in an extremely polite and formal way, which makes him unique. But because he embodies pure good, there's also a dark counterpart, Anti-Pops, his brother, born to balance Pop's power. The two fought repeatedly across the universe, Pops trying to save everything and Malum Anti-Pops trying to destroy it. Their battles happened in cycles so many times that the universe kept resetting differently each time they destroyed everything. When Pops finally confronts Malum at the end of the series, he reaches the peak of his cosmic powers. He has superhuman strength and speed, can fly between planets and stars in seconds, manipulate energy, generate shields, control weather, and more. He can use telekinesis, teleportation, and even change his size. His pure energy is so powerful that when he faces his brother, it can affect the entire universe, including time, keeping creation and destruction in balance. The only way the universe continues its cycle without resetting is when Pops sacrifices himself so everything can keep moving forward. Okay, now let's talk about the weaker one on our list, Steven Universe. Don't get me wrong, he's strong, but compared to the others, he doesn't quite reach their level. Steven is the son of Greg Universe and Rose Quartz, the first known hybrid between human and Gem. Even as a child, he's optimistic, friendly, and carefree, with a positive attitude appreciated by the citizens of Beach City. Thanks to his hybrid heritage, he has incredible powers. He can generate an indestructible shield, heal others, fuse with gems or humans to create stronger forms, shoot energy blasts, create protective barriers, and in some cases, even travel between dimensions or teleport. He can also temporarily access some of his mother's abilities, like enhanced strengths and endurance. For his own universe, Steven is very strong, but when compared to others on this list, he falls a bit short. I didn't list all of his powers or this video would be enormous. Now let's get back to the more impactful characters. Remember Golb? Let's talk about one of his minions, Lich from Adventure Time. Lich is an ancient cosmic being, the very embodiment of evil. His soul arrived on Earth millions of years before the events of the show, brought by a comet. He only gained physical form near the end of the Mushroom War after possessing someone exposed to mutagenic bomb residues. His only goal is destroy all life. He doesn't act out of blind hate. He's calculated, patient, and willing to wait centuries for the perfect moment, even forming temporary alliances to achieve total extinction. And of course, he's devoted to Golb, the cosmic being of chaos, seeking to wreak destruction in his honor. Extremely cunning and manipulative, he learns from his mistakes, deceives enemies, and uses others as pawns. He speaks little, but every word carries weight. His destructive power is nearly unmatched, with supernatural abilities like green energy flames, telekinetic fire, life-draining black gas, mind control, necromancy, creating illusory worlds, and more. Physically, he's extremely fast, agile, strong, can fly, and instantly react to powerful attacks. His energy is sustained by the Power Well, a magical source that amplifies his abilities. While nearly invincible, the Lich does have vulnerabilities. Magical weapons like the Hero's Gauntlet, enchanted objects, and the power of love, represented by Princel Bubblegum's sweater, can weaken him or force his Etchings to find a new host. Finally, the only one I think might actually have a chance against Golb is Ben 10's Alien X. You might think I'm exaggerating, but hear me out. We need some balance in terms of power. Alien X comes from the center of creation, where all universes exist, and where the Celestials, Alien X's race, reside. He has 3 distinct personalities: Sarita, the voice of love and compassion; Bellicus, the voice of rage and aggression; and Ben, the voice of reason. Every decision Alien X makes requires agreement among the 3. Otherwise, he remains silent and motionless, since Serena and Bellicus often disagree forever, making any action painfully slow. Alien X is practically omnipotent, able to warp reality, time, and space at will. His thoughts can become reality, and he can create or recreate entire universes with ease. Almost invulnerable, he can survive universal destruction, the vacuum of space, generate black holes, time waves, energy vortexes, and more. His powers include telekinesis, mind control, superhuman strength, flight, planetary-level destruction, shape-shifting, duplication, regeneration, and force fields. He can even penetrate extra-dimensional barriers, create mini black holes, and see through solid objects. The only limitation, his need to reconcile with his other personalities, which can paralyze him if there's disagreement. But as we've seen, nothing, not even the destruction of the universe, stops him, so I firmly believe he could go toe-to-toe with Golb. This list isn't ranked by strength, but I still believe Golb is the ultimate predator here. What do you think? What would be your list of the most powerful Cartoon Network characters? Should I include anyone else? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.